Thank you very much, Marion. Now it is my immense pleasure to have a little interesting talk before the technical session. Please meet Martin Isaksson from Red Hat company, sponsor of the conference. And if you don't know them, they are a very interesting technological company with a unique approach that provides open source software products. Martin, as the GTM lead, is specialized in AI research and will show concrete examples and their approach. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. So, as you heard, I'm Martin Isaksson. I'm part of the AI business unit at Red Hat. And if you don't know about Red Hat, it's the world's largest open source company, providing enterprises with secure and flexible infrastructure and tooling, all based on open source. Today, I will talk about sovereign AI, what it is, and how to enable it. Because AI isn't just about technological progress anymore, it's about control and trust. The age of frictionless and borderless technology is over. And AI has become a core part of how we define national strategy, economic power, and public trust. So I want to take a look at 3 trends redefining this reality. We're really at an inflection point. Even though AI is a tool that we just heard, it isn't just a tool anymore. It's a part of how nations, businesses, and people define their future. And as its influence grows, one question really matters, and that is who is in control. AI used to be about innovation and speed, but now it's about strategy. If you don't own your AI, you don't own your future. So the conversation has shifted from how do we use AI to how do we govern it. And that's where regulations come into the pictures. So governments all over the world are now saying, show us how it was trained, how it makes decisions, how you govern it, show us that you're in control. So it's no longer about promises, it's about proof. And proof requires visibility across your data, your models, and your infrastructure. So that's why sovereign AI really matters. It's about building AI systems that reflects your laws, your culture, and your priorities, not someone else's. So it's not about isolation, it's more about independence. So you need to be able to collaborate globally so that you can stay in control locally. Shortly, sovereign AI is how we align intelligence with intent. I like how France's former finance minister put it. We're not building a French AI or a European AI. We're building an open source model for all. And that's exactly the point. We get sovereignty through openness, and we get control through collaboration. And at Red Hat, that's exactly what we enable. We're making sovereignty real and not just theoretical. And we do this through a simple blueprint based on 3 principles. First, you need to be able to run your AI anywhere. Any cloud, on-premises, air-gapped environments, and at the edge. And it needs to be vendor agnostic. You can't have that dependence. And it needs to be built on a zero trust foundation where you have transparency and auditability at every step. And probably most importantly, you need to be able to grow local capabilities. And this is what you do by fostering global collaboration. And this is all possible thanks to open source. So together, these 3 principles really gives you one thing, and that is choice. Until recently, even though the open source models now have become on par with the proprietary ones in terms of performance, we've been missing one critical piece. And that is the ability to run these open source models cost efficiently at scale. So cost efficient inference have really become a true enabler of sovereign AI, and something we worked really hard to deliver at Red Hat. So we just launched our open source modular sovereign AI stack for anyone to use. It's built to be hardware agnostic and fully composable. So you can use any runtime, any hardware accelerator, NVIDIA, AMD, Intel Habana Gaudi, Google TPU, and so on. And any open source model, and it scales seamlessly across distributed environments. So in short, you can now run AI on your terms, cost efficient. So we're moving you from just being a model consumer to becoming a model provider internally at your organization. Because you need to scale AI responsibly, predictably, under your control. And Red Hat now gives you that foundation, and it's open, secure, and cost efficient. You need to be able to decide how and where you run your models, not a vendor and not a foreign cloud. So that's really what sovereign AI looks like in practice. You own the whole stack. It's your data, your models, your infrastructure, and your rules. It needs to be simple and transparent. But most importantly, it needs to be in your hands. So sovereign AI isn't about limiting innovation. It's about owning it. It's about building AI that reflects your intent and earns public trust. And open source is the path that makes all of this possible. Please use this QR code if you're interested to learn more about how Red Hat enables sovereign AI. It will take you to a product walkthrough from a recent launch we did. But also, please don't forget to stop by our booth out on my right, your left. So, as they say, don't be a stranger. Thank you all very much for listening.